a room for all of the people who work for engagement model, work with it, to meet up in and have a discussion basically as we go through the year. So I'm going to, because it's the first time we've done it, I'm going to share a few bits with you, but basically we would have a little introduction and then we would just go around and share our stuff on the theme. And our first theme is the language of engagement, those 5 areas of engagement, and what we mean by them. Now, because I'm recording it, that means that I can then share it in a Google Classroom that I've created for support staff particularly, who find it hard to come into these meetings because of the timing. So Tanya, so how have you been using the language of engagement, the 5 areas of engagement, and how are your staff getting on with understanding those 5 words?
So we delivered the training back in November last year, and then this year we've really sort of refined our training in September. Then in October we had a CPD where we moderated the sort of their observations, and we said, okay, so let's see what synonyms you have used in order to kind of like draw in the language of the engagement model. So that went quite well. So the expectation in our schools is that the teachers would use the crib sheet twice every half term to record an observation using the language of engagement.
I've used the words in my planning, and the reason that I've used it in my planning is really to support Maria when she then, in his book, in his special book, has to highlight. So that's why I put it there, and I feel it sits best there, but I think other people might feel differently, and you know, again, that's fine. So you can see here, I planned for him.
I'd say that my biggest struggle at the moment is still those 5 key words describing what the engagement model is and how we can assess using that. And I think I'm just looking into how I can support staff in understanding the meaning of those words. I know that at Ranelagh they've done quite a lot of work on that.
We have been exploring about their special books and how we word their observations using those words.
Ranelagh's training that they did on here as well. So if I go into classwork and our first theme, that's all there. So your support staff, I'll put the video in here as well, your support staff can go in their own time, their own pace, and have a look at these things. There's a lovely picture there from North Beckton, how they're using those 5 words in a display. Next time, we'll share what evidence we've got. So we'll share observations that we have got. We could talk about observations that we then plan to do if we haven't had an opportunity to do it yet. But I think if we don't start to do them and do them regularly, when we get to the tail end of the year and have to make judgments and evidence it, we will have a problem if we haven't got it. So yeah, we definitely need to move forward with that, and having an example is going to be really helpful.